Did he just call me WACK? Did he just call me WACK? He just called me WACK.
2 minutes later. I'm not whack, you're whack. Hi, YouTube. If you only want to watch me metal detect the beautiful mirror lake in Lake Placid, just skip ahead about 2 minutes. But if you want to watch me rap battle a bird who is asking for it, you might want to sit tight. He's about to get it.
Yo, I'm just a duck who don't give a f. This pulse induction, you get thunderstruck. I'm electric, eccentric, and my red trick finds a way to be obstetric. In other words, I'm gonna knock you up. I'll send you your bill, you peking duck. This ain't a stick with a hockey puck. It's the end of the rainbow, but you're out of luck. I was trying to make peace with the avian nation, signing my biz while swinging for greatness. Till one dumb duck must have been awestruck, and he called me whack, so come at me, bro.
So tell me,
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, homie? How much bars could a whack duck spit if a whack duck could spit bars, homie? I'm just a duck who don't give a f. Yeah. You just got hit by a verbal truck, so here's your chance to say enough's enough. Let's squash this beef, think before you talk, yeah.
Stop it! Stop it!
Who you callin' whack, you little mallard cracker jack? I think I've had it with you birds. I'm gonna sack your quarterback. When I'm hunting for the treasure, you don't cut me any slack. When I practice my ground balance, you should pray you have Aflac. Cause mama said notch you out. I'm gonna notch you out. Mama said notch you out. I'm gonna notch you out. Mama said notch you out. I'm gonna notch you out. Mama said notch you out. I'm gonna notch you out. Break down!
Well, the good news is I'm 2 for 2 in rap battling birds. But that wasn't the only challenge that I faced that week.
Do you want to go metal detecting with me?
Maybe.
Whoa! It's a better response than I thought. Do you want to go metal detecting with me? Do you want to go metal detecting with me? Oh boy. Here's the situation. It is brick outside, but we are at a place called the Golden Arrow, which has a beautiful mountain lake in Lake Placid. This is not Lake Placid, by the way. This is called Mirror Lake. And yeah, swimming area right over here.
So, as you can see, I have some depths marked off there, and it is out of my reach. When you work with a sand scoop, you really can't go past your shoulders because it gets impossible to step down on it. So, you really need to scuba at some point, and I have been dying to do that. One of my metal detectors broke this year. I was planning on using the money to get some scuba gear. That's in the future. I see people jumping off of those platforms non-stop. That's where the valuable stuff is, down there. But I got some good stuff, which you will very soon see.
Alright, the time is like 7 a.m. It's just me and Fishing Guy over there. And temperature is... oh, good God, it's cold. It is really cold. Okay. First signal is a thingy. Wow, look at this. I gotta clean this up. This might be an old one. That's really cool. Quarter. Dime. Another penny, but just take a second to look at how beautiful the water is. And the scenery. Kinda cool. Another quarter. Nickel, thought I had a ring, but nope. Another nickel. Got a token. It says the ultimate Ultrazone Laser Adventure. Let me see if I could get a good image. Here's the other side. It's a key.
Now, a key means here in Spanish, but ironically, you can't get here without a key. What? Exactly my point.
Another dime. It's really tragic and sad. I mean, I come down and I see a lake that is polluted with coins, and I have to do something about it. This quarter, a fish could have swallowed it. And, then a fisherman caught the fish, and we all would have gotten affected further down the food chain, or further up the food chain. Anyway, I'm a hero. Well, this is interesting. It's a thingy. It's like a knob of some sort. It's a miracle. I'm about 30 minutes in. This is my first pull tab.
So on one of my long drives, I was pondering this, and I want to share this with you. Pull tabs, those things are like crazy bolted down to soda cans or beer cans. Who pulls them off? Like, if you see somebody pulling them off, could you, yell at them for me? There's no need. I could see bottle caps, okay? Even if you put it in your pocket, it goes like a coin. It could fall out. And, they get in the ground, but pull tabs? What the hell, man?
You guys looking for fish? Oh. Look, he likes my yellow coil. Look what I found. 1, my children. 2, the letter N.
Oh, that's cool.
Do you guys want to detect?
Oh my God. Nope.
You don't want to detect?
Nope.
For the love of God.
Can I try?
You can try. Heck yeah, you can. This one might be a little bit big for you, but... Alright, so we are making a new detectorist here.
Okay, I can. My younger sister.
She's also learning to swim. Not a great combination, I suppose. So you have to drag this down. Go into the shallow. I actually didn't go shallow. And anything that you hear, you have to look at the colors. You see the colors on the box? Right here? If it's green or yellow, you dig it. Now you have to keep this. Hold it here. Push it down, drag it across the ground. Put your arm in here if you can.
It breaks my heart, but I half get why they are not able to detect yet. It's too big for them. And, even my son, who's 10, my white beach hunter is almost as tall as them. Still, I'm holding out hope for the future.
Like all the way in.
Oh, okay, it hurts.
It hurts? Okay. I know it's as tall as you, so. And sweep.
I saw it yellow and green.
Yeah, but it's got to be consistent. Rock. So you say the word, I'll go and get your detector, okay? Because that's more your size. You want me to go get it? Oh, man. You could try this one, but it's as tall as you.
So I saw on Facebook Marketplace there was an Ace 350 by Garrett that was somebody was selling for $50. So I picked it up. It's a small detector for her. She thinks it's a toy. It is not a toy.
And do you see how it's flat on the ground? Got to keep it flat on the ground. Drag it across the ground. Underwater.
Okay, we are going to be watching Dad underwater. Okay.
This is another teachable moment for anybody who wants to get into water metal detecting. If I go any deeper than I am right there, I am not going to have any weight to put down on the beach scoop. It's just the deeper that you go in the water, the less that you weigh.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
And I actually think about the math to it. When you are in the water, you are moving more slowly. There is more friction that happens, and you really can't cover as much ground. And I think about that during low tide because there's the question: do you get in the water further and go for the deeper areas, or do you stay on the beach? I've had more luck on the beach, believe it or not, when more of the beach surface is exposed. Of course, right now we're at a lake, so you have minimal tidal movements. But it's an interesting thought. It's beach metal detecting, water metal detecting. It's somewhat philosophical.
These darn nickel signals, oh, you always think it's a ring, but it's a nickel. These are of a nickel signal. Look at that, 1941 penny from Canada. That's really cool. See, they're everywhere. Here we go. We are on the ring. I don't see any indication. I don't even think this is silver, but it's cool. I think my daughter's gonna like it.
And finally got a nice ring. I don't know if that is amethyst or another stone, but it's purple. And the band says silver on it. So we're going to Taco Bell.
Alright, so this is a video wrap-up of the Lake Placid trip. All in all, I got somewhere between $8 and $10. I guess the highlights were the old Matchbox car. Still don't have a date on it. The old Canadian penny. Let me see if I could get that in focus. There we go. 2 rings. This was the nicest of the 2. I believe that's amethyst, although it's got a red color to it. Another one. And what am I forgetting? Token. It was a fun trip. Can't wait to go back. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching.